homeless people. They've stopped doing the squeegee thing.
Yeah.
Or at least downtown. They've stopped doing the squeegee thing.
Yeah.
And they just like take their nasty shirt and just wipe your windshield with it. And then if you don't give them money, they start pounding on your car.
Did you see the video I made?
It's good that we're playing Resident Evil 2 then. Hey, it's the God Awful Gospel Hour. We're doing a stream right now.
Yeah.
Heath Underhill's with us.
That guy was out yesterday.
Yeah, that's guy. There was a guy walking around like he was possessed. Like his arms would just rent. Like not like
He's got the
not
Holy
like
Ghost.
pretending to be possessed. His like arms would go up.
Yeah.
And he would like walk like.
Was he trying to do the Thriller dance?
He seemed like like he was at a Thriller.
That's the Holy Ghost. Is there no visuals? Okay.
Testing pussy.
Penis.
Yeah, I did,
masculinity. Toxic
It's a good old
masculinity.
Saturday stream.
How did that go? Did you like it?
It was good. I got
The room?
heckled.
There was people in the room?
I had a really good set, but I was getting heckled.
Was that
By
good or
this
no?
lady, but it was good. It was fun. It was good for me because I didn't feel like doing material.
Yeah.
And so I was just dealing with this bitch. I told her I was going to follow her home and kill her.
Nice.
The revenge body.
Um,
The workout on the way. Do some squats,
Yeah.
lunges.
the next guy, she was like stepping on. It's not one of those. It's one of the. It's not like a you suck heckler. It's like a
Midnight. They're drunk. They want to be part of the
they're
show.
Drunk and she wants to be part of the show. It's my fault because she got up to go to the bathroom right when I got up on stage.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'll see you in a little bit. Like, y'all, like, when somebody gets up, you have to say something.
Yeah.
It's like, and then she, like, stopped, was like, you're going to hold it for 10 minutes? And then she went to the bathroom, and when she got back, she was not stopping. Like, I mean, she was, like, she just decided that she had to comment on every joke.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh, so I'm getting married. She's like, what?
Oh, yeah, one of those.
That happened at Roscoe's. I went to did the 10-minute mic.
Yeah.
And there was 3 angry women on the couch right in front of the stage, and that was like
That was the audience, yeah.
Besides the people I brought, there was those 3 women, and they just crossed-armed, scowling.
The 10-minute mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy that they charge $5 for that. It's cool that you get 10 minutes, and you don't get any money. But
yeah,
there was nobody there. There was 14 people there. I brought 4 of them. And then there was those 3 angry
I don't
women.
speak ill of my precious Roscoe's.
Yeah, I know. I love Roscoe's. We're having
It's cool to have a little comedy club right there.
Audrey's coming tomorrow.
Scott?
Yeah.
Hey, cool. Tell her I said, who are you again?
You can come. You want to be 4th mic?
Huh?
I don't know how she's going to feel about 3 dudes in here. But
What time?
7.
a.m.?
No.
Sure. I'll be there at 6:50.
I got to buy her a 6-pack of Michelob Ultra.
What? You never... Well, I can't. You always offer me beer.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm in keto. I'm a girl.
I'm not assuming that you're gay and you have a preference. I just bring beer and give you what exists.
Yeah, I'll pop in.
That'd be cool. She knows you,
She'll
right?
be like, you thought it was 2v1. It's 3v.
How many holes?
3v1.
She doesn't like people
Surprise.
talking about her body. We're not going to talk about Audrey's body. She did a post about that guy from Delilah's. Because he said something. You've seen her everywhere. Not like that. Ha, ha, ha. And she got on stage and was like, what the fuck? And yelled at them and posted it. She was like, why are you talking about girls' bodies?
I think that isn't that. I don't know. That's just kind of like a.
I think he was
it's
flailing as a
just
host,
joke,
trying to make anything.
I don't know. I do that too. I'm like, stop objectifying my robust tits.
I don't know. Everybody shits on everybody. Joking is your job. I don't care if you get.
Yeah.
If I get shit on, that's great. I mean,
No.
I'd rather. Oh, that's just a recording.
Old aliens.
It's picking up. I don't know if that's picking up in the mic or just outside, but I hear that in my headphones so nicely.
There's no snare in my headphones though.
Dre, there's no snare in my headphones.
Turn my headphones
Turn
up.
up my snare.
You see? Did you see Diddy going all Ray Rice on his girlfriend? That video?
No.
Oh man, he kicked her, dragged her.
I need to start doing more pop culture jokes because I don't like people like. Oh, by the way, this guy's a pedophile now. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, they're topical, so you have to. He only works for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do with
all
it?
my jokes are about how I like jizzing on my wife.
Yeah, that's funny forever.
Yeah,
That's evergreen.
I did do a bit when I first started. I thought it was one of my first I was really proud of it. Like I was like less than a year in, and I did a bit about it was back when Trump got impeached and there was Brexit
Yeah.
and all that. And I was like, I'm fat. All I do is think about food all the time,
Yeah.
and it hurt. Like, it sucks because people like try to talk to me about politics. They'll be like, "What do you think about this whole impeachment deal?" I'm like, yeah,
Peaches.
it's good. It's great.
Delicious.
I like it with ice cream. You know. What about Brexit? Sounds delicious.
Well, and then they call Trump an orange, and you're like, man, I'm hungry. Does anybody have a
Yeah.
fruit plate?
Yeah, it
You
was
got
all
peaches, oranges?
I want a dreamsicle.
I want to eat human flesh.
Never before has a 70-year-old man made me so thirsty.
I got the only new bit I have right now that's working is one that my fiance gave me, and it's like I'm trying to lose weight. I need to do something because I have the facial recognition on my phone and it doesn't
Yeah.
recognize me without food in my mouth.
That's like Kojak that doesn't recognize him without a dick coming out of his mouth.
Does he have that joke?
No, he has an Instagram video of him like swallowing like a hot dog or something, like throat goating it. That's one of it. I went through all his videos when we had him on, and I was like, Jesus, okay, what are we advertising?
That's kind
Throatzilla.
of, you know, if you want to be gay, it's cool, but like
Damn it.
if a straight guy was like,
That's the most homophobic. That's like when white people go, black guy.
Yeah.
And then straight people go, if you want to be gay, that's cool. It's cool for you. That's like me with religion. It's good for you if it works. If you need
oh man,
that.
I got hit up by so many Christians last night downtown, and I was barking.
Oh yeah, were they making the rounds, like trying to witness to all the
Dude, they were
sinners?
trying to just convert that godless city.
Yeah.
Crazy. They ambushed me. They were like, "Do you want to do that? Do you remember those? You know those TikTok videos where like you answer and they give you $1?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, "You
Same
want
as
to
my
answer?
Marvel Snap thing.
You want to answer some 5 questions? We'll
Yeah.
give you $1 for every one you get right."
Can I
like-
answer 50 questions? I
was
need
like,
$10.
I was like, "Sure." And they're like, "What's George Washington's name?" And then they're like, "Who is the?" They just asked me like a bunch of easy questions, and they're like, "Are you a good person?" I was like, "No." And
No.
then I asked for the last $1. And they're like, "Do you want to take the good person test?" I was like, oh, "Fuck, I think I know where this is going."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Jesus?" They were like, "What?" So they're like, "Have you ever stolen anything?" I go, "Yes." And they're like, "What do you call someone who steals? Who's stolen?" And I was
I've
like,
heard that.
"Someone who's stolen something."
Yeah, you just don't cooperate at all with their with their little routine. Yeah.
And they're like, "A thief, right?" I was like, "Are they a thief if they stole something 10 years ago?" You know, I was like, just because you did one thing wrong doesn't make you that.
Right.
And
You
then
fuck one goat, and then the whole town
exactly,
thinks you're...
yeah. I built. They don't call me the bridge builder. But yeah, that was fun. There were the ones I did like. They had a sign that said "free prayer," and I obliged. I was like, "I'll let you pray for me."
Yeah.
I was like, "Let me pray that I have a good show," and then I got heckled. So fuck you, God.
We like to do that on here. We pray for porn stars that kill themselves. Lord, we pray for the family of the beautiful porn star that killed herself. And what was another one? We were talking about a Whataburger in the middle of the night on the way home. There was some gay dude that got caught. Any pastor that gets caught doing pedophilia, we're like, Lord, we pray for his congregation that they'll
Yeah, right.
continue to be
That it doesn't
encouraged.
spread like wildfire. The pedophilia. We pray that he doesn't give venereal diseases to any more children.
Children, the children of the world.
I have one new bit.
Oh, yeah?
I might have done parts of it, but it's like I'm trying to do something where it's like the same punchline every time, but it's different setups.
Yeah.
So, the first one is like, I'm getting married. So my fiance is really into like love languages, and I can't. And she told me her love language is like, well, I can't be with a woman whose love language isn't English. This
Yeah.
American. This is America. Speak American.
That's like a girl who's cheated on her husband with a Spanish guy. She's like, I realized my love language is Latin based, so I can't be with.
Yeah. My love language is French.
I watched one movie. I listened to one Bad Baby Bunny song and realized my love language is Spanish.
My love language is a dead language. There's no one for me.
Cimaranto? What's it called?
Esperanto. It's a form of Navajo that's no longer spoken.
Trying to fuck an autistic
Yeah.
girl.
So I do.
My
I do
love
that.
language is a series of clicks and whistles.
It's train tracks. Sound.
So it's like 3 parts. So like the next part, I'm just like, I love nature. I like to go on like nature hikes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I walk beside a babbling brook. You know, sometimes I'll just sit and listen to it. Now let's go. Hey, I can't understand what you're saying. This is America. Speak American.
Yeah. Just babbling at me.
It's babbling.
This river has dementia.
Yeah.
This is a Biden river. Let's go see some town. You guys did.
Did that river just sniff my kid's hair?
I hope when Trump gets reelected, he passes a law so that love languages must be in English.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Only girls are allowed to fuck me in my country. What was the third part?
Third part
This is a
is
triptych.
I work in AC in the AC industry in HVAC, and I had to go to this conference for my job. I didn't want to go. I get there. There's a guy. He's a keynote speaker, and off to the side, there's someone doing sign language. Pisses me off.
Yeah.
This is America. Speak American.
They're really, it's going to be another hot summer. What if you were in the office this summer, the AC went out, and you're like, what the fuck?
Go back to your silent country.
What industry do we work in? And the AC is not working here in the AC office of the American Standard Heating and Air. You might get to meet Nolan Ryan. Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, he used to work for American Standard.
He's dead to me since he's not a Ranger anymore.
Hell yeah, whenever he started. But now he's had a falling out with the Astros, and I think he's moving back to the Rangers. It's like he keeps going back and forth between 2 women, but it's the Rangers and the Astros.
What, does he own them or something? He's like
He had a
70.
piece of the Astros, and then he's falling out with them, and now it's kind of like he's kind of buddying back up to the Rangers. I don't know.
When he had a piece of the Astros, he's like, that's a hot piece of Astros.
Did you ever hear his commercials, his radio commercials for American Standard Heating and Air?
No, I remember he did some kind of siding company.
Yeah.
For like Olsham. It was Olsham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Oldsham aluminum siding.
Donnie's going to get him some Hardy Plank over
it's-
here.
It's really cheap material for way more money than
It's a sham.
that. Yeah.
it's a sham. Old sham. It's in the name.
No, Nolan Ryan's American Standard commercials, he keeps introducing himself like Biden. Remember Biden went up after that school shooting and he was like, hi, I'm Joe Biden.
I like
Everybody's
ice cream.
We know who you are, you old fuck. Are you just reminding yourself that?
Well,
I'm Joe Biden. Yes, I am.
well, when they hire you for radio commercials, you're supposed to say the name of the company over and over again. The gas pipe, the gas pipe, the gas. You get more money the
Yeah,
more
yeah.
times you. But I think he forgot and just kept going, I'm Nolan Ryan. American Standard Heating and Air is good for. I'm Nolan Ryan. I was like, we know you're Nolan Ryan.
I'm Wilford Brimley.
You know what's going to sell this product more than saying the name of the product is the fact that I'm Nolan Ryan.
Yeah,
And I
right.
had 4 strokes.
I'm Nolan Ryan. I used to be able to throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Now I just take 90-mile-an-hour shits because of my Crohn's disease.
How
I
was
have
toxic
Crohn's disease.
masculinity?
It was good, but I did get heckled. But I think it was good though, because like I'm at a weird point where my old stuff I don't like to do anymore, and
Yeah.
my new stuff is not good.
Yeah.
So
The nexus.
I was just.
There's always something.
It's all very scientific. You fucking non-comedy people out there wouldn't understand with your small woman brains.
No, we're going to get into that later. There's a lot of Venn diagrams with comedy. Here's 2
Yeah.
things that this has in common, and the thing in the middle is the funny thing, and you have to get to it by talking about the other 2 things, and then
Yeah.
the punchline is,
I don't know. I just say cum,
yeah.
and then it usually just works. It's
Well,
a
I
silver
made-
bullet. It's a silver bullet made of cum.
I made one of lesbians and Indians in the middle is white men are bad. That's what they have in common. Lesbians and Indians both think the
Yeah,
white men are
that's
bad.
good.
And then I made one where
Get these lesbians some casinos, huh?
think,
Make them feel better.
no white men
That's
allowed.
their reparations.
Yeah.
The casinos for lesbians.
You get casinos, and we don't have to hear you complain anymore.
How do you keep white men out of there? Put a bunch of white women in there?
What?
Scare them all?
They're not allowed to use any money that has a male president on it.
They can only use Sacagawea dollar coins.
Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Anthony's.
The only
yeah.
game in there is scissor throwing.
I mean, women should love casinos because it's all about wasting money. So
Yes.
that's like their favorite shit to do.
That's men wasting money, though. That's the
It's a very masculine way to waste money.
women wait like at least the man way. You have a chance of getting it back. Like you're not getting your money back on those.
Was there a theme?
On
Do you
those
have to
frog
do
mugs?
bro jokes at Toxic Masculinity?
They actually gave us. I didn't. They actually give us a list of jokes to do to memorize before.
Here's your set. Oh, thanks. What the fuck are y'all paying
to
me
do
for?
any work.
No, I think it was an all dude cast minus Alexa or plus Alexa, however
Yeah.
you look at that.
Plus, minus, greater than, less than,
Yeah,
LGBT barbecue.
However you feel about trans people, that's what we had.
Yeah.
All dudes and a trans.
Whatever you want. It's subjective.
Not a lot of trans men getting on comedy shows.
Was there a lot of dudes there? There was a lady there. So a lady paid for a ticket at midnight to go to the Toxic Masculinity. She went in there to get
There
married.
were a bunch of women there.
They went in there to heckle somebody. The only reason a drunk lady would buy a ticket to Toxic Masculinity at midnight on a Thursday is because she's
Well, she was with her guy who
Wants
was a
to yell at
complete
somebody.
coward and wouldn't slap her in front of all those people.
Yeah.
Like,
she
thought this-
pinched her. That's why you pinch.
This used to be a great country. I don't know.
You got to make it great again.
No, it's okay, man. People just have too much to drink and they want to talk.
I thought there would be a good Toxic.
It's actually refreshing because it's a very anti-heckle
Yeah.
community.
It's mothership adjacent.
Yeah, it's like they're like, we'll fucking cut your tits off if you heckle, and she did it anyway. And now
Free
she doesn't have
mastectomy
tits.
with every heckle. Heckle twice, you get a double mastectomy.
I'm so bad at
A
this.
lady with breast cancer comes in and just like, you suck.
You hear about the guy that gave every girl a UTI from fingering her too hard?
What?
That's Toxic Masculinity.
Finger too hard.
There, so you've been doing a lot of mothership mics too? Are you
I
still?
did, so I signed up like 4 times and I got on 3 times out of 4.
Yeah.
They like you.
And then somebody told me that the door people. So I think I've been getting help from door people, and then
Yeah.
somebody just told me that they stopped letting door people. They said there
Have-
was like
have input?
a vouch system where they
Okay.
could be like, "Oh, this guy's funny." You can
Yeah.
put it
Yeah,
in.
yeah. The mafia,
So-
comedy mafia.
Yeah.
So you're like a
hopefully.
friend of ours of the comedy mafia. Not a friend of mine, but you're a friend of ours.
Yeah, sure.
You're a connected guy.
The mafia is not real, but it's fine. That's
Comedy
what
mafia
the
is real.
mafia says. They're like,
Yeah,
mafia's
there
not
is no Cosa Nostra.
Yeah.
real. Yeah. That's a myth. That's like the Wendigo.
The comedy mafia is real. We owe you something now because you've come on here twice. We went to one of your things. Now we got to go to another one of your things.
Yeah, we got to even the score.
You mean,
Sorry,
you
I
just
wife,
pay me
kids. I
for
can't.
my
Yeah.
time and my gas.
We can renegotiate your February deal again.
Okay, just completely. Yes, pay you anyway. Nerd news.
So yeah, J Lo has a mech movie now coming
So
out.
I've got to look
Yeah.
this up. I
Heard-
I,
heard
I haven't. I heard. I saw the name of it, but
It's
I haven't
called
seen
Atlas.
anything about it. So I got to look up Atlas J Lo.
More like assless.
Atlas. Champs.
Atlas. ATLASS.
She was apparently there were some rumors that her and Ben Affleck were breaking up, and everybody was like, "If you've ever dated a Latina, you know what a nightmare it is."
You know, J Lo had a legendary ass, but to like today's standards,
Yeah.
those are everywhere.
Yeah, she had a BBL before BBL. It was natural, just from eating masa.
Oh, it's got the world's pussiest Asian action superstar, Simu Liu's in it. Sterling K. Brown, Mark Strong. Mark Strong's showing up in a lot of things. He's in that Dune,
Yeah.
I'm
that
old.
that Dune show that's coming out. That's made by somebody who made something that was pretty terrible.
Oh yeah. That's
Cut
why
their-
it's all women.
No, this one's actually a dude, but it's like the shitty season of Westworld and the shitty season of something else. It's like and also Denis isn't doing anything with it. Villeneuve.
What were
Okay.
you saying about J Lo's mech suit?
Oh yeah, they spent $50,000 on the mechanical ass.
Yeah. You gotta get
Causes
those
an
hinges
earthquake
just
every
right.
time she ground pounds.
Oh, it's a Netflix movie
Yeah.
on May 24th. So and then 3 days later we get Tires. So
again,
Tires?
yeah, it's Shane Gillis's show that's coming out.
how much money do Netflix movies have to make for them to become more as viable as theater?
How do Netflix movies even make money? Right?
Just through the
I mean,
subscriptions.
Who's subscribing just to watch the new J Lo Mech movie?
They won't
besides
tell.
Josh?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah.
Netflix.
You're already
also-
subscribed, so yeah.
Netflix also has a stake in Wikipedia. So every time you donate to Wikipedia, that actually doesn't go to Wikipedia. It goes to Netflix movies
Yeah, that
to pay the people.
To say it's good.
to
Have
say
you ever
that,
met
to say
anybody
there's
that's
Netflix.
written an article on Wikipedia?
No, they're terminally online losers. Apparently,
It's the same people
Wikipedia
that
editors.
comment on graphs.
I have
on
a
TikTok.
theory. When I was a kid, like every other kid was named Devin.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody named Devin now.
I had a ton of Joshes when I was little.
Yeah,
Everybody-
a lot of Joshes, but there was a bunch of Devins.
Yeah.
But there's no Devins. I think they took the Devins,
they
and
came.
and they're writing Wikipedia articles.
They got the rapture. Jesus came and took them all or something.
I don't know what happened.
They got leftovers.
If there, I remember a Devin from my childhood that if Jesus took him before me, I just don't understand how that works.
That's what my grandma said when I married a non-Christian. She was like, "What if the Lord comes and then takes you and she gets left behind?" I was like, "What if you're gonna be dead soon? I don't care. Shut up." Do you go to the Alamo? Do you like the Alamo Theater?
Alamo Draft House? I've
Yeah.
never been.
They do
you've never been
comedy
to a draft
stuff.
house? Oh, nice. We'll have to go sometime.
Dude,
Yeah.
watching a movie and
Let's go
having
right
people,
now instead of this. Sounds
Yeah.
like
someone to bring me things while I enjoy a film. No, they're doing all the Star Wars movies again at the Village one on Anderson. It's one of your only chances to see Star Wars in the theater again. I think I'm going to go see Empire because it's at like 2 p.m. I'm just going to take a long lunch.
I haven't seen Empire in the theaters since the special editions.
Same, I saw it in German. And you saw episode 3 in the theater?
Yep,
Here? Where were you?
I went with. Oh man, now I just remembered this, and it's really fucking cringy. Because I went on a date with a girl. I was in high school, and for whatever reason, I had my friend drive us.
Nice.
So we all
Hanging
so it was
out the
like, I
passenger
was
side
on
of your
a-
best friend's ride.
I was on a date with the girl
Yeah.
to watch a movie, and there was another guy with us.
That's cool. It's Uber before
It's
Uber.
fine.
How are you going to get a hand job in the back seat if you're driving?
I don't know, but yeah,
Did somebody ride shotgun or did you make him drive y'all and you sat in the back?
I don't remember how he had a Camaro.
Or did you put her in the trunk like you're
He
supposed
had a
to?
Camaro. She might have sat in the back, and I sat in the front.
Put her
I
in the
don't
trunk.
remember.
Yeah.
So there's an Assassin's Creed coming out. They just dropped a trailer yesterday for Assassin's Creed Shadows because they're jealous of Ghost of Tsushima and they think that they can do a better samurai game. But it's full DEI sweet baby. It's a black samurai and a Chinese girl.
So it's a black samurai and a Japanese girl,
Yeah.
but she does not look like a girl.
No.
It's another one of those
horse face.
man faces. Another one of those Star Wars outlaws women.
You guys use DEI a lot. What does that actually stand for?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Okay.
It's affecting us in our offices.
That sounds like a poker term. What's your DEI?
Yeah.
If your DEI
It's
is over
an
7%,
investment term. Actually, the investment version of that is ESG.
Age, sex, location.
Oh, come on. Let me pull out my knife.
Age, sex, location doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, or you're a bigot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you play any golf games? You ever play golf, video games, video golf?
I used to play Mario Golf back in the
Hell
day.
yeah. With the Wiimote or on the before that?
Dang, what was that on?
There's been Mario Golf on the NES. There's the first one.
It was later than that. It was probably Wii. Yeah.
Yeah, the swingy.
Well, I know I had Wii Golf.
Yeah.
I know I've played Mario Golf.
There's
I
a
think
Mario
it
Golf.
wasn't even. I don't think it was my game. I went over to somebody's house and played it.
There's a Mario Golf for Switch
Yeah.
that you have to swing the thing. But you can or you can't. But the so my buddy had EA or no, he had 2K Golf and it has the triple tap swing like
Yeah.
top shots, hot shots, where you hit it 3 times. The bottom.
Hot
of the
Shots
top.
Golf? Yeah, yeah.
So I wanted to play video golf, so I downloaded the only one I have through EA Pass, which is the road to the PGA Masters. And it's because EA Skate now, they think everything needs to be clicky flippy. So it's not triple tap. It's you bring it down, the joystick down, and then slam it back up to swing.
They've yet to improve on the Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Or PlayStation.
The Duke.
Like the double analog
Double
stick
analogs, yeah.
and
yeah.
the right amount of buttons. The only thing that I guess is like superior to that is mouse and keyboard, as far
Yeah.
as like
Moose and
controlling
squirrel.
your character. Motion control,
No.
it's cool, it's fun, but it makes your game harder to play.
Well, it also depends on the game, right? Like nobody's doing a motion control first person shooter. That sucks.
Have you
Yeah,
fucked
dude.
with
I remember I had a PlayStation 3, and they had Warzone 3, and they had these They had like their motion cap.
The move
the
controllers.
ball on
Yeah,
it?
with the ball on it.
They
Yeah,
were so
yeah.
stupid. And like I tried to play Warzone.
Yeah.
Was it Warzone?
Yeah,
Warzone.
it's in
It's the one
Warzone,
where you
yeah.
had the classes.
Yeah, I think so.
I tried to play Warzone, and like you could not shoot anybody with these things because it's like, as opposed to just like pointing at it with your fingers.
What happened to your glasses? Speaking
They're
of
in my
finger-
ass.
Okay.
I'm warming them up.
I noticed on Instagram from last night's thing that you didn't have them on.
I have contacts, but sometimes I'm just like I don't feel like putting like I'll usually they're like a month,
Yeah.
so I'll wear them for a month, and when it's time to take them out, I'll just take them out and not put any new ones in.
You look like
Or
less of a
glasses.
nerd.
Huh?
You look like less of a nerd.
Yeah.
Less nerdy with them.
I just got tired of having resting pedophile face.
RPF.
You get some real big old horn rims.
Yeah.
So yeah, DEI is the Sweet Baby company. They hire these consultants to come fix video games and make them more diverse. But then a lot of the video game companies are having layoffs because they wasted all their money on being politically correct.
Mm-hmm.
And now the developers don't have a job anymore because there's no money anymore because they wasted it on something without any return on investment. If you pander to subclasses, that's not going to make you any money. The smaller and smaller the subclasses are. But that's the big argument about trans bathrooms. There's not enough trans people to make this a federal issue. There's not enough subgroups to pander to them to spend that much money on making a video game make everybody happy.
Why don't?
Because it's
they-
fat nerds like us with
Why don't
glasses.
they? Why
with
don't?
violent
How
games.
about when in a bathroom you just put, you walk in and then where the toilet is, you just put a divider between the other toilets.
Yeah.
No, impossible. Impossible. How
so
would
you can't
that ever
see each
work?
other's genitals.
I think they should hire me to be.
Oh
in the,
wait, they already have those. Damn.
Crazy. That's
I'm
crazy.
going to be the new.
I thought
DEI
I thought it
consultant.
was gonna be cool when I go to Austin. And there's like, oh shit, gender like co-ed bathrooms. I was like,
That'd
oh,
be like Starship
it's
Troopers.
just one It's just one toilet. That's not progressive.
Yeah.
Let's see some pussy.
I'd like to volunteer to check everyone's genitals in the women's room to make sure that
Yes.
they have a pussy.
I think you might be
Dollar per check.
You're gonna have to get to the. You're
Yeah.
gonna go to the end of the line. I'm gonna
That's a
check
big
you again.
floppy lab clitoris you got, lady. You sure that's not a ding dong?
Damn.
But yeah, this DEI shit. The only reason why we're bitching about it is because it's the first thing in time it's ever affected our lives. Like politics happens and doesn't. The weather happens and all this. And NFL happens. Doesn't really affect me if I'm sitting inside. But DEI has fucked up games now where. Was Donnie's playing with it? That's a beautiful woman in that game. Does she have a skimpier outfit you can put on her?
I think so. Well, this is one. This is pre when all, or this is kind of an early version of when all that stuff started.
Yeah.
Actually,
Resident Evil.
right now we're seeing probably the peak of it because
Is this 2 or 3?
This is 2.
Okay.
Right now we're seeing the peak of it because they really started going all in on a lot of this stuff in like the late 2010s. Basically, once Trump got elected.
Yeah.
So it takes 5 or 6 years to make a game.
Pendulum.
So we're starting to see like the fruits of that, and it's all. I mean, it's just it's a lot of the women are coming out ugly because you can't have a pretty woman, and then if you do, then it's like, oh, this is made for teenage boys. Oh my god, a video game made for teenage
And
boys.
those games
Yeah,
aren't going to sell as well as Stellar Blade, so then it's going to swing back.
yeah.
And go, we have to have hot ass.
But
We
it's
need video games with full penetration.
full penetration.
It doesn't have
Speaking
to
of
be
the
a penis.
Wiimote-
It could be a tentacle.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll be
Oh,
into
definitely you
motion
don't have
control.
to.
Maybe you can use that wand with the light on it
We
to
need
do a
full
dick.
gay penetration.
1
That's
to
what we
1.
That's
1
going to
to 1
swing
ratio.
the pendulum back. Is gay penetration in every game.
That'd be good.
Full
Actually,
penetration.
gay cream pies.
Cream pies.
We need ass cream pies.
Cream guys. That was what they used to bitch about. With,
I haven't had
with-
lunch today, and I said cream pie, and I'm hungry.
I should have brought you some biscuits.
I can't eat it. I'm keto.
Okay. Well, you can only eat.
It's not
meat.
keto
Speaking of
friendly.
gay penetration. Speaking of gay,
I think
cream
cum is.
pies,
I could eat cum if you had any.
It's just protein, isn't it?
I got a guy.
I think
I'll
it's
get you a
salt and
toenail.
protein and magical baby. Because it is a miracle, childbirth.
Mm-hmm.
Even though any idiot can do it, it's a miracle.
Any idiot can do any
Actually,
miracle.
idiots
They're
do it
all
more
okay.
than non-idiots.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
know how that's a miracle.
Maybe it's the idiots that are the miracle.
I mean,
The fact that they can exist.
aren't there guys in jail that turn their urine into booze? Behind the radiator, that's like old juice. That's Jesus. That's a Jesus miracle. That's turning water into wine. Any idiot can do miracles. It's not hard.
By all accounts,
That was the actual water to wine wedding thing that
I was-
Jesus did. He just pissed behind a radiator.
I
and
was
made
thinking about
jail
this.
booze. And everybody's like, that's
Jesus.
a miracle.
If you took Jesus and put him in like a Elder Scrolls or a Dungeons and Dragons setting, very taboo. He's a necromancer. He raised people from the dead.
Yeah. He would have lots of magician's
That's actually
abilities.
really bad.
We were talking about that on the last one. What if Lazarus killed himself? And then Jesus raised him and he was like, God damn it.
He's like, what the fuck, man?
trying to be dead.
Yeah. Now I got to kill myself all over again.
Have you met
Thanks.
my sisters?
Get me the fuck out of here.
Those are the two complainiest.
Have you
bitches
met my
in the
wife?
Bible, right?
Hey.
Jesus, Lazarus' sisters were like the most complainy bitches. They're like, Jesus shows up. They're like, you're late.
I have another friend like that who jumped off a balcony because his wife wouldn't shut up. He's dead now, too. Jesus could bring him back.
Did he do it? Did he do it to kill himself, or he was just like making
That's
a
my
statement
theory.
and then accidentally died?
I think she was yelling at him and he wanted to leave and he left wrong and fell off, busted his head.
I don't know. If somebody
Like the
annoyed me.
Boeing guy. Boeing.
Well, I guess there's two types of men: the type of men that get so annoyed they kill themselves, or get so annoyed they kill others.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in conversations so
And then there's the
annoying
dark
that I've like
urge.
trying to think of a way out of the conversation.
Uh-huh.
Like how?
I've never. There's Bill
Yeah,
Burr
we got some.
did a bit on this. He's like talking about constantly thinking about killing himself, but it's
Yeah.
never like because he's depressed. It's because he has to do something he really doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
It's not a cry for help for me. It's a cry for you to
He
get
said
help.
he said he told his wife he would like make a pie for Thanksgiving. She was like, "What are you? I'm gonna do this for Thanksgiving." What are you? He's like, "Oh, I'll make a pie." And then as soon as he said it, he's like, "Fuck, I don't know. I've never even made a pie before."
Yeah, it's like Shogun. It's like the Japanese. Like, well, then I'll just kill myself.
I wish I
Yeah.
was dead.
Yeah.
You put your spoon next to the wrong teacup. Now you have to kill your whole family.
Oh,
Did
here.
you watch Shogun? Heath?
No. Mm-mm.
It's pretty good. It's
I don't have
Japanese
enough
Lord of the
time
Rings.
to do. I feel like you guys have time to do. I know you don't, but what
Josh
else?
has time. Josh is very good at working while he's watching and binging.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
an AFK job.
okay. I'm like 2 episodes into Fallout right now. That's what I'm working on.
That's good.
It's a good show. It's really good. Walton Goggins might be my favorite actor.
Oh, he's so great. He's
I mean,
so-
He's been
Also-
awesome since Justified.
yeah, Justified. And actually, he was awesome in the biker show. He played like a trans prostitute
Anarchy.
in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
He's great in everything he's in. He's just such an awesome guy, an awesome actor.
Righteous Gemstones. He was fucking.
Yeah. Oh man,
hilarious.
he's one of my favorite parts
Maybe
of that.
Billy's Bible bonkers. So Forbes put out an article that said Warner Brothers has blamed Suicide Squad killed the Justice League for their quarterly miss. I guess that means they didn't hit their goal for. What is a quarterly miss?
Hey, we haven't made more money in a year than we've ever made before in
Yeah.
our life.
It's like
Yeah, that's the miss.
it's like we were supposed to make a $500 million profit, but we only made a $328 million.
We should
profit,
probably
so,
fire the
yeah.
people that make the least amount of money.
Yeah, right.
They should fire the people that make the most amount. The consultants they're hiring
Yes,
to
but
put.
that's not how the world works.
They're never going to make Harley Quinn ugly. She's always going to be a hot slut.
Yeah, we need an ugly Harley Quinn. And
Need a beautiful trans shark man, killer croc guy.
and exterminator Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like a radioactive spider bit his uncle, and now he has to kill all the spiders.
Kill shot has to be a retarded Chinese midget baby now.
What's it called?
So everyone
yeah.
feels included.
Deadpool just has to be a pool. It's just a pool that children fall in unsupervised.
You were talking last time you heard about the Spider-Man origin story.
Yeah.
If he just died. Some guy, I just put that on TikTok yesterday and a bunch of autists chimed in. Actually, there was a book like that where he died.
Of course there
There
was.
was a bunch of Marvel origin stories. One of them was where the Hulk ended up just being a bunch of tumors. A blob of tumors.
You know, they can just go. They could like go online and put
Yeah.
that amount of effort into like finding someone to have sex with.
They need to hire those people to be fact checkers for the presidential debates.
They need to have those people as president.
Yeah, they're good at fact checking.
They will execute a lot of women, but it'll be worth it.
Everything's going to be accurate. Well, women are
They're
kill
like
themselves.
any women over a
Yeah.
9, any woman over a 9 in the attractiveness scale, or they gotta have to
They're
call.
assigning value to people. This is a high value woman. This is a low value woman.
Some chick
I'm a
told me
high
she was a
value man.
low value woman. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I don't suck dick. I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's zero.
Yes.
That's not low.
I
That's
agree.
zero.
Yeah,
That's a zero.
my estimation of you just went down.
If your value is zero, that's not low. That's nothing. You have no value.
Yeah.
You don't suck dick pre-marriage. After marriage, I get it. It's fine because that's what you do to get married.
But yeah,
Blowjobs are a survival mechanism for
Yeah.
women. It's like, well, my husband died. I need a new one.
the female.
I'm
of
talking
every-
back in the day. Not talking about now. You fucking woke hobgoblins or whatever.
The female of the species always uses deception and camouflage, like makeup or like the cuttlefish even look pretty, and birds.
Well, I don't know. No, well, not every animal.
But yeah,
Like,
the dude birds are the ones that look all
Like
fancy.
anglerfish, the anglerfish,
Mm-hmm.
like the male is tiny, and he
Is
latches
the
onto her.
female the one with the
Yes.
thing, the light on her? Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know that those
Spiders
were
are
all
like that
female.
too. Like
Yeah.
those
Yeah, I know
called
that-
sexually dimorphous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking furries, listen up.
So
You can't be like, oh, I'm a woman if you're a anglerfish or a spider. Like
Right.
the female spiders are always they're like 5 times bigger than the males.
regardless of gender,
And
throughout
don't get
the,
me started on bees.
throughout the animal kingdom, one has to make itself attractive to attract the other one. And
Yes.
it's a leverage game of who needs who
Yeah,
to procreate.
like
there's a-
birds. Like
There's
birds.
a queen bee. That's what you're talking about with bees, right? There's a lady.
Well,
it's a matriarchy.
so in bees, there are, it's 100% matriarchy, and there are only a certain amount of males.
yeah.
And
It's like Jehovah's
if
Witnesses.
they start running out of food, they get rid of the males.
Yeah.
Like they kick them out of the hive.
Yeah, 'cause we're the ones eating everything.
And on the males, they literally don't do anything except like whenever the queen, they need a new queen or something. I don't know. The queen has to mate with them. They fly up in the air. The queen chooses one, and they fuck. So
Does he
Like-
get to be king or prince or anything?
no, he gets to impregnate the queen. And
Does he
then-
die after?
And then I'm not sure about that.
Is that a praying
Bees are
mantis?
fascinating.
Yeah.
We need to Google some facts about bees.
I got some more.
I'd rather be stuck
got
in the
some more
woods
bee
with a bee
facts.
than a woman.
Yeah.
I went to this lady has that my fiance knows used to work with. She has like a beehive, and we got to go out in like the beehive suit.
Yeah.
The bee suit. Yeah.
And she gave us a bunch of facts like
That's cool. That's a once in a lifetime thing. A lot of people don't get to do.
yes,
Put on the apiary.
yeah, you can't just Google where to go and
She's not the bee lady that's like famous on TikTok or whatever. There's a bee chick around here. I think in Austin that's like pretty big on TikTok.
no, she's
It's
out
an apiary,
towards,
right?
She's out south. I think she does charge for like bee tours,
Yeah.
but she gave us it free because I'm VIP, you know, and
Because you're on toxic masculinity and Vulcan
Yeah.
night on Thursdays.
I'm a Vulcan regular now. I've done it twice.
You showed up at the apiary and she's like, "Oh shit, Heath Underhill."
Oh my God, you're the guy on with
I
the
heckled
scary
you at
flyer.
Vulcan last night. I'm the drunk bitch that heckled you at the apiary or at Vulcan last night.
But let me talk about bees, goddammit. No. But she did say, so like they're mostly female, so there's like hierarchy. So when they first are born or when they're young, they have to like they have to take care of the babies, and then they move up to like worker bee.
Yeah.
And then the ones that are going out to
Hunter gatherer.
to do
Get
that,
pollen.
they're like older. They're towards the end of their lifespan.
Yeah.
And so they'll fly out a certain distance or whatever. They only travel like a certain distance from the hive.
There better be a cum joke at the end of this.
Oh my God!
It's honey. The result is honey, right? That's barf.
Yeah, it's honey is bee puke.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a point for vegans. I don't know.
Maybe
Do vegans eat honey?
maybe all the men.
The bees.
I guess they're not supposed to because that's still an animal product, right?
Yeah.
Would it still be a matriarchy if all the male bees brought back the pollen and jizzed it into the queen's mouth, and then she had to barf it out, and that's how come honey is?
Actually, the way
Because your
the
cum
way-
tastes good if it's how you ate honey. There's the cum joke.
Just imagine, those
Thank you.
those Piper Perry videos.
With
she's
all the
like-
dudes surrounded by the dudes.
Yeah, it's like that, but she's wearing a bee suit.
Nature did all this work so dudes' cum can taste good.
I'm pretty sure that you could get a grant for that because then it's educational, right?
But-
For that porn.
Thanks, Lord.
Maybe. Yes.
Lord,
Teaching
we'd
you
like to
about the
thank you for
bees.
making honey. So
But
our
humans
juice
don't.
tastes good.
The bee goes and she gathers. She eats the nectar and she gets the pollen on her little legs.
Mm-hmm. They eat the poo-poo?
They take the poo poo, they eat the poo poo. And then she comes back and she does a little dance. And that dance tells the other bees what direction the food's in and how far away it is.
Their brains are too small to understand all that. You're crazy. They have a hive mind, right?
Yeah.
Because to understand all that from a dance would take a bigger than a pin-sized brain, I think.
Yes. I don't know how it works, but it's true.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard about the Japanese bees that like literally cook the murder hornets.
Japan bees.
Yeah, I was just about to say the ones that they surround them and they like start vibrating to heat up the hornets because it overheats them and kills them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen videos about that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
watch that video and tell me there's no God. Isn't that just a God thing? Bees killing hornets?
Yeah.
That's why there's a God, Joe. That's why nobody knows.
Oh, I gotta pee. I'm gonna pause it.
Bees.
Not the stream. We're still going.
Peas.
So I need to leave in like 25 minutes.
We better get through all this shit. So Forbes is now the video game magazine because video games have become
Are you just pause the game or the whole thing? Okay.
No, we're still talking into the
Thank
world.
God he's gone.
Feed him water so he's got to pee more. So did you ever buy video game magazines when you were little?
Nintendo Power. I was a subscriber for
At
years.
the grocery store with your mom? Can
No, I had a
please,
subscription to Nintendo Power magazine.
Came to the
I
house?
sent them a check from my mom for like $5 every month or however much it
The
was.
Queen Bee had to pay for your Game Pro. Yeah, now video game news, we get it from Forbes for some reason because video games make a lot of money. I mean, the budgets are bigger than movies for a lot of them. Like
Yeah.
GTA is the budget
Plus,
of
everybody that
1,000 Lord of
writes
the Rings.
everybody that writes articles about video games are people from Fiverr.
Yeah. Same with graphic design. That's what killed graphic design. Can I
Yeah.
get a logo? That's a bunch of Arab dudes going, I made that
If you
logo.
write me 30 articles, I'll let you write articles for less than minimum wage.
Say that this AFK Journey game is good on TikTok and you can have $8.
In the old magazine days, you had to be like an actual journalist.
Oh, I came up with a tag for the Instacunt and DoorDash jokes we're doing.
Yeah.
The giggity economy. Giggity.
Giggity.
Speaking of giggity, someone posted a picture of Tifa and Yuffie from Final Fantasy, and everybody got mad and said Yuffie is 16. It was both of their asses. It was from the back. And it was like, these are our girls. And everybody was like, Yuffie's 16, right? So I put in the comments, again, I shouldn't be arguing with people on the internet. I couldn't help it. When they trigger me with Final Fantasy, autism, numbers, and girls' asses,
Actually,
I can't help but engage. If you trigger me from triangulation, from 3 points of interest, I'm gonna get. I can't not. So I was like, Yuffie's not a real person. She's a series of zeros and ones. And then the guy put, you know how that's worse, right? And I was like, no, I have no idea. I don't know how that's worse if it's not a real person. And they were like, well, it's objectophilia, which I don't know how that's worse than pedophilia.
How many people have gone to prison for objectophilia?
The lady that wanted to fuck the prison. Oh, that was the lady that wanted to fuck the church.
There's
She
a lady
married the
that-
church.
There's a lady that wanted to fuck airplanes, and everybody thought it was cute.
Yeah. She got in the news.
They just
didn't
let
go
her
to
sit
jail.
in the plane and
Somebody's
finger
already got
herself.
Slamboni that's not you on Reddit.
Uh-oh.
What are you on Reddit?
12.
Slamboni 12?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't shit.
I'm gonna find.
Cut it out.
Let's find Slamboni 1 through 11.
So, yeah, what we were talking about earlier is that if you are in love with a character who's portrayed as being underage in media, but it's not even a real person, is that bad for you? And then what if, so they never age. So Yuffie's would be 16 forever. Like
How
time
long ago
doesn't
did-
pass, like
how
The
long ago
Simpsons.
did the game come out?
Final Fantasy VII came out when we were in college.
Well, here's the one
They
thing.
just remade it.
Look, there's nothing illegal about it,
No, it's not.
but it's weird. What if you were in love with Lisa Simpson from The Simpsons? Technically, she's 40 years old.
Yeah.
But the difference between To Catch a Predator and being in love with Yuffie is that the people on To Catch a Predator did get on the phone and say, "You're 14. I want to hook up with
Dude,
you.
my favorite part about To Catch a Predator when he would just read the
Yeah.
transcripts, he'd be like, you said, hey, I would love to fuck your 14-year-old pussy with my giant 31-year-old dick. Do you remember saying
If
that?
all those dudes would have just jerked off and thought about it again, they
Yeah.
would. It's all post-nut clarity.
Post-nut clarity is
When he's
required
reading
for
it to
that
them,
kind
they're
of
like, "Oh
stuff,
my
yeah.
god, I'm a monster."
What have I done?
It's just
I heard an interview with Chris Hansen, and he said that there are some people that are like into kids,
yeah.
and then but then there's a subgroup of them that are just like lonely and horny, and they think that they can. They're just like stupid mostly.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. Dude, I still like. There's a whole community of people who are still obsessed with To Catch a Predator, and a lot of those guys were just kind of retarded. Like they did not have the full mental capacities. Of course, there were some. There was like a doctor, and there were some other ones that were like lots of people on drugs and stuff. But sometimes I still go back and watch those To Catch a Predator episodes because the guys are so dumb.
We had a pedo come to our church, and he fucked up and admitted. He got out of jail. He did his time to society or whatever, paid his debt.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to clean up his mind. He couldn't. He still was having intrusive thoughts about this kind of stuff. So he thought maybe the Lord can help me if I pray or whatever. So he
I'm not a pedophile no more.
Yeah,
I've been delivered.
yeah. Well, he was trying to get a good
I love
testimony
full-grown
out of it.
women.
But once he admitted it to the elders at the church, one of them blabbed and told his wife, and of course that wife told all the other wives, and they worked themselves into a hen house tizzy, and it was unwelcome at the church anymore. And this was a small church. It was still in an elementary school. So the elders had to get back with this pedo dude and be like, dude, you need to start attending this mega church down the road with a parking garage and a stadium and get lost in the crowd. And don't tell anybody that you're having these thoughts and start over. Because we think the Lord can help you if the wives don't find out. That was the big problem.
Yeah.
Because they were not. Because there's a church, the nursery was one of those ones where the kids would come at the beginning and then they'd send them off to the other room after. And it's just too messy. You know, no woman is going to want that dude in the room with her
Dude,
kids.
stop applying to be the Sunday school teacher.
How many times do we have to reject your application? You're unqualified. I've got experience.
He's overqualified.
Yeah. So Sigourney Weaver is up for a role in the new Mandalorian movie with Grogu. I'm wondering if it's just going to be an Aliens crossover. She's just going to be Ripley and show up and be like, yeah, I'm already in space. I already hate aliens. Maybe she'll be in the Empire because the Empire hates aliens.
Mm-hmm.
They're alienophobic.
Maybe she'll nuke something from orbit. You think that'll happen?
Maybe she'll blow it out the airlock.
Yeah.
Blow that bitch out the airlock.
Maybe they'll just make a new movie called Old Aliens.
Old Sigourney Weaver aliens. She's the new queen.
Dude, where are all the old aliens? We need a movie where somebody like flies to a different planet. They find an elderly community for old aliens where they're freaked out by how they look.
Old balls. These balls are old and wrinkly.
They just waste this elderly community, and then they started it.
Someone that saw an alien that saw pictures of
They're like,
Earthlings.
you killed my grandma, you son of a bitch, and then they invade Earth. You know, that'd be good.
The alien that saw pictures of Earthlings and came here and thought we were beautiful, but landed in a retirement community, and they were like, "These are rotten ones. What happened to these ones? They're all wrinkly."
Yeah.
This is not what I was told. Jennifer Lawrence looked like.
All they
when I came here.
talk about is how there's interracial couples on TV.
They're just saying the safe word. It's time for vaporize the whole village. I'm not ready for Sigourney Weaver to be in Star Wars. She's the head of another sci-fi franchise. And
Right.
it's too much overlap, too much Venn diagram.
I think there's a huge problem in this country of not letting things that need to die.
Yeah, like the old people that say there's interracial couples in the movie.
Yes,
And a
and
commercial.
also just movies, movie franchises. Let
Yeah.
it die. Make something new.
It's rotten.
We don't need 7 biopics about Pop-Tarts.
They still haven't done well. It took them 7 Wolverine movies to do it right. I think the Logan was the best one. The last one they did was pretty good.
The X-Men 2 Origins or whatever.
Yeah,
That was
good.
my favorite Wolverine.
Days of the Future Past.
Yeah,
was
whenever
good.
he finally fucked dudes up with his claws. Yeah, I've
Well,
been watching.
He went to this facility and they replaced all of his bones with adamantium, and then it like showed his origin. That was my favorite Wolverine.
Yeah, that was a good one.
One of my
Striker,
favorite.
and it had the dude from Succession in it. Fuck off, Wolverine.
But I've been watching the old X-Men cartoon
Yeah.
because I told you said X-Men 97 is great, and I was like, I want to start from the beginning. So
How
I've
many
been
seasons of that is there?
like
4?
5, and they're like 13 episodes most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that 90s little kid rules, like the second Ninja Turtles movie where they couldn't use their weapons.
Rad.
Like Wolverine can't ever use his claws when he's fighting anybody, so he can't like fuck anybody up. It's always just kicks and punches and pushes and stuff like that. He never can actually just slice somebody. Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see X-Men or Wolverine just.
I want to see when he slices. I want to see what happens to the 2 little ham hocks between the claws.
Yeah.
Because he slices somebody's arm off, but then there's 2 little bologna slices of shoulder in between.
Yeah, that would be cool if he there was he's picking guts out of it. They always come out clean. They
I
need
always
to come
get an
out
eyeball
bloody.
between these
Get
2.
all
There's always an
bloody.
eyeball in there.
Yeah, there should be an eyeball. It should be like
Shoot out with the other
shish kebab. He stabs somebody in the nuts, and his testicles are just.
Oh yeah, he never does the samurai thing and shakes it
Yeah,
off,
right.
cleans
Yeah,
it. He
that'd
doesn't
be
have a
great.
sheath. His hand is the sheath.
he
So
licks
the
it.
Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying he licks it.
That'd be cool. That'd be cute.
Just licks it off.
He does the
Lindsay
badass
Lohan.
like.
Remember Lindsay Lohan did that? She posted pictures of herself licking a knife. She was trying to be all badass.
Really? Was that after the Britney Spears knife thing?
That was when they all had their pussies out in the limousines.
Oh, okay, that was back in the day. I felt bad for Lindsay Lohan because she was doing early 20s
Yeah.
basic bitch shit, and people were getting all upset. Oh, she's staying out partying all night.
It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what
she's
they all do.
21.
Yeah, that's
I've
normal. That's normal thing to do.
I've heard women defend
Maybe she
that.
wouldn't do so many drugs if people didn't criticize her. Leave Lindsay alone.
Yeah, leave her alone.
She showed her tits in
I'm gonna
in
block
that
you.
Machete movie, by the way.
Yeah, I
Did you
know.
see
It was. Didn't he like?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Machete bang her and her mom
Yeah.
in that movie?
I don't think he banged them, but they were in his pool.
Yeah, they were in the pool and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
We're gonna have to do some research. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Let's check again.
I would highly recommend that, at least for that scene.
I heard a woman defending those pussy pictures of them getting out of the limousines. She's like, sometimes you don't want to have a panty line in your miniskirt when you go out
Right.
dancing. Like, okay, they knew they didn't have panties on.
Yeah.
They knew there was TMZ out of the limo. They knew how you have to get out of the limo like a lady and not show your whole cooch. But somehow it's the patriarchy and society's fault that we all saw their vagina.
Well, it would be easier to show a dick than a pussy.
Yeah. Speaking of the toxic
don't see any
masculinity show.
Dicks. Yeah, shout out Alden Schaub for booking me.
I thought he only booked the tag bike. I didn't know he booked Vulcan too. That's cool.
That show he books.
I think I fucked it up with Alden.
I'm trying not to
get
tell
on it.
too many people because I'm doing things to get booked, and I don't want just everybody to start doing the same stuff.
Yeah, it's like you got to keep the secret. You got to
Well, it's not like a secret, but it's like
the methods. You got to like make the methods.
You have to not
where
be
people
a
figure it out.
socially awkward person.
It's part of like
Put
it's
how many
yourself out
part of
comics
the
listen to
process.
this? Probably the comics that listen to this are the ones that are already doing it. So I
Yeah.
can probably say you just ask
Yeah, you have to be
to
outgoing.
do it
Yeah,
and offer to bark.
Yeah. Time for
they'll-
time. It's comedy mafia.
Yeah.
But instead of silence, you're paying for loudness.
And barking, every time I do it, I feel like I have a better show
Yeah.
because I'm talking to people.
Yeah, you're
and
kinda
I'm-
getting
it really loosens
prepped,
you
yeah.
up.
Well, Trish was
And also,
at
you get rejected 100 times, so you don't feel bad about
Yeah.
bombing.
Trish was at Shakespeare's negotiating for her check at the end of the night, off of how many people she barked in at the beginning.
Yeah.
She was like, "I got 50 people to come in here, so I want more money."
Yeah.
So
I'll
it
never
wasn't
get
just
that
bark
many.
for stage time; it was bark for the crowd that pays $10 for the ticket, and she wanted a piece of each one of those. She was
Yeah.
keeping a tally. So that's
Well-
if you're getting good at barking, you might as well go to Shakespeare's and get some of that.
That's good. I need to get in with those people because apparently that's like the best mic in the city. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. Maybe.
I'm
but
sure that
everything
fluctuates.
starts so late. Like,
Sure, is a different mic is
they
the
do
best
their-
mic.
I did a mic at where was it? I did the Roscoe's mic Wednesday, the East Side, and then afterwards I did Sunset Strip. And I bombed 2 mics, and I didn't get home till 1 in the morning. I don't see a win.
Yeah, same. I mean, they messaged me about the 10-minute one, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm really trying to just do things where they ask me now instead of chasing mics.
Oh, they asked you to do it?
Well, I signed up.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that I had signed up earlier, And then
Yeah.
they put me on the top of the list that they posted. I was like, ooh, I've never had that happen before. That was cool. So I went. But there was still nobody there. Nobody wants to pay $5 for an open mic on a Tuesday night.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Unless there's surprise pop-ins. If Heath Underhill shows up, nobody knows.
Mm.
You get real excited.
I don't know if that's a big enough draw.
You're getting there. Once we
Maybe.
get this pop off of my graphs, you're going to be
Yeah.
huge.
Graphs, yeah.
You get that TikTok crowd, the argumentative TikTok crowd. That's actually not true.
Well, initially,
I'm just praying. I'm just calling my congressman every day, hoping they shut that shit down. We don't need it. We don't need it. We were fine before it.
I was getting listeners from TikTok by going, "Do you like this clip? This clip is from a bigger podcast. So go listen to the whole episodes here on Spotify or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
And then we would get to watch the listener numbers go up. But now I got to get all the people that like the graphic and go, "Do you like this still image? It's from a guy that helps with this podcast with these clips that are also on here." And maybe it's more people, but it's less of it's another step to get them to even know that it's even a show because it's
I just
off of a still.
I just hitched up my wagon up to you guys, so I don't have to do my own podcast.
Good
I'll
luck
just
with
drive
that.
over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I didn't
convenient.
feel
That's
myself.
why I like my favorite mics in town are the ones like Opus because it's easy. And I'm
Yeah.
not trying to bust my ass.
Dude, there's nothing better than showing up and there's like 5 people already signed up and the number 1 spot is empty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I just need to practice saying these words into this thing.
They used to do that like the Wake the Dead open mic in San Marcos. It used to be like 15 San Marcos people,
Yeah.
and then occasionally an Austin person would go.
Yeah.
Now every week there's like 7 or 8 Austin people that go.
The last Kill
'Cause it's such a
Tony.
good mic. It was probably, I mean, but like I remember the first time I went there, they passed the list around, and the number I got there late. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be like last.
Yeah.
The number 1 spot was open, and like 2 like number like 3 and 5
Yeah.
people were like, oh, so we don't want to go down at the end. Like, if you go to the Creek,
Yeah.
you sign up number 1 spot or whatever, like,
They move it around.
because you don't want to sit there for 60 comics.
Not as many mics as you do. Not 4 times a week. I'll do it maybe twice a week.
Well, I don't do 4 times a week anymore.
Did you see the last Kill Tony last Monday?
Mm-mm.
It was 4 people that were at Opus when we were there. It was the Iranian lady, Basenji,
Yeah.
Sherry.
Did she do good?
Yeah.
That's
She
good.
did great. She got married. They married her off to a guy. They had a marriage. It was the guy with the glasses that's dark, that has short hair. I can't remember his name, but he was really funny. He was at Opus when we were there.
Did Kent Hunter go up?
No.
He's been on a few times. He's pretty funny for a little
Yeah.
fucker.
It was the Coke guy that looks like an adult version of Heath Underhill or Heath Cordis. He was at Opus when we were
Are you
there.
talking about Avery
Avery, yeah.
Hutto?
Yeah, he was there.
He's funny.
Yeah. And one more that was at Opus when we were there.
Owen
Maybe.
Galvan.
Maybe. You'll have to watch it. You'll have to
he's-
zip through it.
He has a mustache.
No. I can't remember.
Yeah, he has a mustache.
So
Anyway.
GTA 6 release window has been defined down to fall 2025, and their investors are angry because they thought when they announced it, they said 2025, so they thought January because everybody's overly optimistic with hubris about shit because it was so far out. They were like, oh, 2025, of course. They're going to put it out for the holidays. No. They've always come out in fall. Every GTA has come out in October since as far back as I can remember.
How
Did
many
you-
AAA games are good on release now? Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. Is that even
Stellar Blade.
considered a AAA game, Baldur's Gate 3? I mean, it's
Yes,
Larian.
That is by far the most AAA game I've played since 2007.
Yeah. I mean, as far as, well done systems and
It's-
well thought
that
out.
game is
Yeah.
amazing.
No, it's great. It's just I wonder about what is considered AAA. I think it's the size of the company or the size of the production. I don't know.
But I mean, I'll believe it when I see it if GTA comes out in fall 2025 because every one of those has been delayed. It already got delayed according to everybody's expectations. They thought it was going to come out January. Now it's going to come out 10 months later. But it's been delayed every time. So it might end up being 2026. It's basically the GTA 6 release window is the same as old guys dating young girls. It's half your age plus, what'd you say, 7?
Yeah.
It's what they say plus 6 months usually every time. Whatever they tell you.
Is there a rule for women? Is it half your age plus
If you're their high school teacher and they just graduated and they're 18, it's okay.
Nice.
No,
That lady still got fired.
it's half your
For
age plus
fucking an 18-year-old.
half your age plus that sexist.
She
That's what
was scheduling parties, graduation parties on the last day of school and telling all these 18-year-old boys to come to her party after they graduated.
Legend.
So technically they were 18 and they weren't her students anymore. But because she told them to come to the party on the last day of school, she got fired. But I don't see a problem with it. Get that pussy, bro.
Nice.
Dude, I remember when I was in high school, there was. So I thought if you had a party for your kid and their high school friends to drink, you were a cool parent.
Yeah.
You know, and this one lady apparently was like going through it,
Yeah.
and she invited all of her kids' friends, including me, to over there to drink. She must have been going through a divorce or something.
Yeah.
Like, so she's like, yeah, I just want to, have a safe place to drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And we went over there, we got drunk, and we're like 18.
Yeah.
Her son went the year before was in a freak accident where he jumped off a boat and a stick went up his ass
Nice.
and ruptured his colon.
Sex freak accident. He's a real freak.
It was he had to have a colostomy back and everything. It was
Forever?
bad. No, I
While it
guess he had
healed?
surgery or whatever. Yeah,
Self-heal? It's a
but it
self-healing
was
wound.
really bad. His name was Brody.
What's his last name? What's his social security number?
Perry.
Brody Lane.
His name is Brody Perry. I don't think anybody listens to this out
Yeah.
there, and if they
He's
do,
gonna
who
get
cares? It was
He's
a
gonna
long
get
time
so
ago.
mad he's gonna shit his pants.
Anyway, I'm at this party. She's throwing this party for all of us,
Yeah.
and we'd been drinking. I was very drunk.
Yeah.
And somebody brought back burgers, and I'm eating a burger, and she pulls out a Tupperware, and sets it in front of me and opens it up, and there's a stick in there
Yeah.
while I'm eating a burger, and I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "It's Brody's stick." And I
She's
said-
trying to have a freak accident with you.
I was drunk and I was eating a burger. I was like, "Why are you showing me this?"
She's trauma.
She's like, "I kept it."
She's
I'm
trauma
like, "Why?
dumping.
Why did you keep that?"
He kept the stick that went up his butt.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway,
It'd be funny if a dad had his 18-year-old daughter and all her friends come drink at the house and be like, "I just wanted to have a safe place for you guys to
There was
have
another
have
one.
sex for the first time."
there was another one. My friend's mom after our graduation, she invited us all over to hang out.
Yeah. Just want to have a safe place for you guys to try.
Well,
anal
she
for the
was
first
like,
time.
I'll provide the beer,"
Nice.
and it was non-alcoholic beer. It was in a she put it in a.
That's not beer.
She
That's
put it in like
Utah
a-
beer.
You know those pitchers like you get sweet tea out of.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
To,
Like Pizza Hut.
yeah, so she poured a bunch of old duels in there. Problem was, me and my buddy didn't know if there were going to be enough beer there.
Yeah.
So you
we
brought your
our
own?
beer.
Yeah.
So
There's a bunch of posers acting drunk off of the O'Doul.
yes, there was
I'm
one
so
guy
fucked
who
up.
was hitting on my friend's girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm drunk.
He's like,
No,
"Oh,
you're
I'm
not.
so drunk." Oh, and he was like all over her and stuff.
No,
and
you're
he had zero alcohol. in his system.
That Veronica Vaughn is a fine piece. I know from experience.
But yeah, I'd like to apologize to her one day for doing that because she was trying to get us to not drink, and we got over there and got shit
Is
faced.
that Brody Perry's mom or is that a different mom?
No, it's Travis Matlock's mom,
Nice.
Dolores. Every time I go over her house,
How come
in
all
the
your friends
morning-
have detective names? Travis Matlock, Brody Perry.
Yeah.
PI.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know.
So we have another European politician, bugger. The German politician had a video of him licking public toilets. It went viral. Just like all the germs in his mouth after he licked a toilet. It also went viral.
All the Germans that saw that video were like, "Well, it's just Tuesday."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
What's this?
people-
we invented the shit play.
Yeah. Once you do a Holocaust, everything's
Dr.
tame.
Mengele said it was fine.
At least we're not gassing Jews. We're just licking toilets.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Just let them do anything besides genocide.
You know what we're capable of. Let us piss in each other's mouths.
Let them shit on camera and lick
Und
toilets.
Scheiße.
Just don't piss them off.
We just want to play piggy games. Maybe that's why they killed all the Jews, because they were repressed and they weren't allowed to pee on each other.
I can't shit on my wife. I need to kill everything.
Damn it. They need catharsis, just like the Japanese panty machines. You know, in Japan they have vending machines with
machines
dirty
with
girls'
panties.
panties in them.
Really?
You can put 50 cents in and smell the girls' panties. But their rape numbers are way down.
Nice. That's good. I feel like a lot of the school shootings are incel related.
And that's why I play GTA, so I don't have to
just
go
can't
kill
get-
cops in real life.
Yeah, that's why we need to start getting these kids laid.
Yeah. School for I just want to have a safe
That's
place for them to
why.
have sex
That's
for the
why if
first
I
time.
ever have a kid, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna have co-ed boy-girl parties. I'm
Should've
like, well,
tagged-
I'm going out. I'll be back in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I hope nobody has underage sex in here or touches anybody's pee-pee.
Oh, you were there
Catherine.
with Derek last night too?
Yeah, Derek was there.
You
Yes.
talked to him about his apology video?
No, that was funny though that I wasn't on there, but it's cool.
I tagged you in it.
I'm just gonna be nice and be polite, and I buried him. So
I mean, I
it's fine.
can understand how people on the spectrum don't have common courtesy or understand how being a nice host works or having
Yeah.
a normal conversation works or, having eye contact. It all falls under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
I got to tag Warren Wright in this because he's a huge...
You ever have anybody that's just a huge asshole just claim later they're on the spectrum?
Yeah.
Way too late.
Get out of jail free
I'm
card.
actually autistic.
It's like the kid that was drunk on O'Doul's. I'm
Yeah.
sorry I hit on your sister. I was drunk.
Yeah, sorry I hit on your sister. I'm autistic.
Yeah. But I need to leave. My fiance's.
My wife told me to tell you hi. And
She
unless
said she's going to
wants
kill herself.
Okay.
No.
My wife said to say hi and that she wants you guys to come over again sometime.
Oh, when? Now? Today?
Whenever it's good.
We can come over today. We're going to try to sneak out into her parents' cow pasture and pick magic mushrooms.
Yeah, are
Sweet.
you cut the mics? Are you selling those? What's going on?
You don't have to cut the mic.
I don't have
I
a
will not
fresh.
sell anything that I pick for free out of cow shit.
Yeah.
But
Is it
if I
still
have
s-
extra, I'll give them to you.
Yeah, let me know.
And if you can find some for sale, I'll buy them.
I'd rather have doo-doo fresh ones.
Yeah, but
From
I'm just
Texas.
saying I would like to buy
Farm
some
to
from
table.
someone.
Farm to tripping.
Yeah, I think I like it because it's like you know what you're getting.
If they work, I mean,
Yeah, they for sure work.
yeah, I've had
The
them
first
from
time
Florida.
I did it, I just put a cap and made some tea, put some cap in there. The whole trip lasted like 3 hours.
Yeah, so
Like
why
start
are
to
you
back.
trying to
you
buy
can
them?
do that after work. Because you can only pick them so many days out of the year.
Okay.
They have to be they only pop up like they pop up in the morning. And
Yeah.
they're dead like 2 days later.
Okay.
So it's hard to time it. We have
They're under the shit, right?
They grow up out of them. You can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You've
they
never had
touched.
cow shit mushrooms?
I have, but I never gotten them.
Oh.
I've had them moist.
If you
still.
can find somebody, the problem
Florida.
with cow shit mushrooms is the type of people that have mushrooms growing out of their cow shit are not the type of people that will let you go looking for mushrooms in their cow shit.
Yeah, I agree.
You want to do what now?
Yeah. Oh, can we go check your cow shit? The cow patties in
Can
your
we check
pasture.
your cow shit for drugs?
We want to see if there's any mushrooms.
Shit, we're never going to be able to show you all these old internet videos. The first viral videos that we all were laughing at in college, I wasn't sure if you'd seen them yet. The Ebonics Delta one, where they're like, we'd be flying up in this bitch. Have you seen that one?
No.
And then there's somebody that did prank names on the intercom at the airport. They're like, they had Arabic names, so it was like Yusuf, AHATEDYABAS.
Yeah.
And then the lady read it, and it was like, you have farted, you bastard. Please come to the... It was all these names like that.
There were you bastard.
Yeah. You farted, you bastard.
You fucked. I do remember a lot of the early viral videos. There was Charlie bit my finger.
Yeah.
Or before that, there's like Mila He. Mila He.
Yes.
That guy. There was Sneezing Panda. That's early YouTube.
Did you see the I want to fuck you in the ass video?
No.
It's a commercial from Germany. This whole family gets
What in the butt? That was a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I'll
Chocolate
send you all
rain?
these. You can comment on them next time you join us.
Yes, I would love that.
Review and comment.
Um,
Now I'm going to take all the rest of this nerd news and make it sound cooler and do these with Audrey. It's not going to work.
okay, she's gonna be like, "Why are you so anti-women?"
No, I don't know. I don't know if she's
you
into
want me to
geek
come
stuff.
back? You want me to seriously fourth mic on that, or
If you want, yeah. We haven't done 4 mics yet.
Yeah, we were
If
talking
you
about
know her
having-
and she knows you, that's a lot better.
We were talking about having
well,
you
we're
and Chris do one.
acquaintances. I don't like we don't touch each other.
Yeah.
Not even like handshakes.
Well, we were talking about having.
I didn't want her to be in the woods with
I could
three
have worded
strange
that way
bears.
better. I'm engaged. By
we
the
don't
way.
touch each other. Yeah. We just watch each other.
Yeah.
We were talking about having you and Chris come. Just let's do a four
Yeah,
dude
that was gonna be the
recording.
first.
Chris.
The guy that was at Baker Street.
Yeah, Chris
Antoinette,
Multitasky.
is usually on
Our
here.
multitasky.
Guy's usually on here.
Yeah. How about the next time Chris comes over? Come over and we'll start. We'll test a
I
4
want
mic.
Yeah,
to
'cause I think-
do the one with Audrey because
I think she thinks she's going to be the guest, and we're going to like interview her. So if you want to help with that, if you want to pop by, that'd be cool.
okay.
But yeah, we can switch out with
I
me.
want somebody with clout. No, it's cool. I don't have to do it.
No, what we were
It's
talking
fine.
about for
I
the
was really
first 4
looking forward
mics
to
one
it,
was
but I
the
don't want to.
4 OG guys that have been on it the most. You, me, Chris, and Donnie.
Well, I'm down. I'm down for whenever.
Yeah.
So just let me know, and I have to leave.
Yeah, we got to do Baldur's Gate again. You still have that save, the god awful save.
Yes.
Yeah, we still have. I was
doesn't
thinking about
matter,
it for
we're
this
10
time. but-
minutes.
Did you
in the
guys
game.
get too?
I've learned some stuff about the game since, so we could re-roll.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
You guys get too involved, and you don't want to do jokes. You start yelling at each other about stats. Then we can't make a comedy show.
Yeah, but I know how to kill that guy at the beginning now.
It's not mindless enough.
The demon guy at the beginning. I know how to kill
Oh,
him.
the brain thing, or the panel,
You know,
control
when
panel guy.
when the mind flayer's fighting the demon, I know how to kill the demon.
And that's the best sword, right?
It's a
that's
good
a-
sword. It's a
yeah.
very good sword early game.
Yeah.
Give
Can
the
you do it
laser.
twice? Can you get both of you have it?
What do you mean?
If it's a 2-player game.
No, you just get the one.
Okay.
He's traded between each other.
Okay. Drop the sword. I gotta pick it up.
Oh man, my buddy used to play Dark Age of Camelot, and I have to leave as soon as I'm done with this.
Yeah.
story.
Tell Melissa we said hi. My wife wanted to tell her.
And TOA was like the biggest fuck you to the player base. Like there was like this, yeah. Like so, basically, there's every MMO there's a gear grind,
Yeah.
and TOA just had the fucking craziest. Trials of Atlantis had the craziest gear grind. They give you like, but I mean, it's really powerful stuff. But like, you would have to, so you'd have to run these raids. They would have like 200 people.
Yeah.
You roll for the item. If you get the item, so you roll for the item, so you have like a 1 in 200 chance to get it, or whatever, however many it drops. Then once you get the thing, you have to level it up by killing mobs. But anyway, my buddy.
What is Trials of Atlantis? Is it Atlantis really underwater?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually really cool for the time. It was early 2000. You could swim. There was giant like ocean levels and stuff. It was really good. But it's just the gear was so bad. It turned a lot of people off to the game. But my buddy, I remember he was playing with his like younger cousin, and they were getting this winged helmet, and it dropped, and his cousin got it. He was trying to get it. My friend was. And his cousin, and he was like, okay, oh, cool, we got it. Can you give me the helmet? He's like, no. I've never seen him so mad in my life.
Have you seen Epic Freakout? The kid that films his
Oh.
big brother going, "Stop betraying me." And he's
Yeah.
on the laptop fucking
Oh
with him
man,
on
we
World
used,
of
to, we
Warcraft.
used to play with this kid. It was actually my friend's other cousin, and we play Halo with him. He'd be like, "Stop ganking me! Everybody just ganks me. You come out with your homies and you gank me." It was so funny. He would get so mad.
racist.
But anyway, I gotta leave.
All right. Thanks for coming and hanging
I'll
out.
talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Appreciate you.
Stop.